Hello and welcome back to another Bringer skill video. Today we will learn how to level welding fast. This is a skill and technique I know very well, as I am the current world record holder for metalworking in Build 41, where I maxed the skill in 8 minutes and 58 seconds. I'm very proud of that. It's quite interesting how little the method has actually changed in Build 42. So let's go. Let's talk about the build we are using today. We will of course be a welder for the +4 metalworking, but this method can work without this occupation as well. We will be taking Speed Demon on the rare off chance we actually get a car, Dexterous, Fast Reader, Cat Size, Runner, Fast Learner, Athletic, and Strong. For negative traits, you can, as always, take basically anything you want, but I would say Disorganized is debatable since a bag is very useful for this method. Today, we will be spawning in Moldral. This is because the Moldral pileup is the best source for vehicle wrecks that we can dismantle, that is also close to a spawn town. We will hope to spawn in this specific gated community house, which is a valid spawn, but if not, we can always still do the same route, it just takes a bit longer. Our goal is to be searching for propane tanks constantly. 4 tanks is the minimum that we can accept with a single torch. It would be better to get 2 torches with 4 tanks, but that is very RNG dependent. Based on your spawn, you can try to memorize the Build 42 map to find all set propane spawns, but the gated community mold has a fantastic set of 3 easy to grab tanks. This is the best source for propane for this route. This is a little extra tip for your single player runs. You can always load up the Build 42 map website I linked in the description to find set propane grill spawns. Like and subscribe for more single player tips. Our next goal is to get to the small warehouse closest to the pileup. We need to find some items here for this route. Number 1 is 2 to 3 propane torches, as mentioned before. We can manage with less, but it's much harder. Number 2 is a welding mask. This is mandatory for obvious reasons. And number 3 is something that can manage as a water container. This is quite easy actually. Emptying the paint cans you find is the best choice, and number 4 is a decent weapon as some fighting might be needed. There is a water container in the next building that will easily give us the water we need. Our next stop is, as always, a bookstore, in this case the Moldral bookstore. Hopefully we found some books on the way, but that is unlikely. The bookstore has a decent chance of having our books, but if you don't find them, the Mold School is actually quite a good source for books in Build 42 with the addition of a library. After we have acquired all the items that we need, the torches, the propane tanks, some water, and the books, we will then travel to the Moldral pileup. There might be some Zeds here, but the population is usually relatively low. You can either remove them or just lead them away. From now on, this method is quite simple. We simply read books and disassemble cars. Since you can't read at night because of no light, make sure you get into a car to be able to read. Even without a key, you can always read inside cars. You can also read by the lamppost as well. Keep in mind you cannot refill your welding torch without light. After about 40 cars, the XP does vary. You should have max welding. Now, a small caveat for this method. This is much weaker on multiplayer servers. If you are on multiplayer servers, obviously there are other people around. There may not be enough wrecks. The other option here is to disassemble metal sheets and reassemble them later. You will need level 4 metalworking or 3 with inventive for this method, but if you do not take the occupation, you will need to find a magazine. This method is slightly more propane efficient though, but I do feel it is at risk of being nerfed, as IndieStone appears to dislike repeatably grindable XP methods. Anyways, thank you for watching. The support on these tutorials has been so great and I really appreciate you all. Please do like and subscribe as it helps me a lot. Big love. Bringer out.